For the sopapias, there's already kind of a mixture going on here for the flour, but there's approximately 7 cups of flour, and then you drizzle over the top with vegetable oil, and then you put a thin layer of salt over the whole thing, which I use this, and then there's just about a tablespoon of baking powder, and then you just add water, and then you eat.
For the enchiladas, you need to cut about half a whole-size onion, and then you're going to bring it over to a frying pan, and you're going to put it, and you're going to let it fry a little bit until it turns golden brown. After you let the onion simmer down, you're going to put the pinto beans, and then you're going to put in some tomato sauce, just a little bit, about 2 teaspoons.
So after you've got the dough all kneaded, then you're going to ball it up like that, and then get a good chunk out of it, and then you're going to flatten it out into a patty, and then lay it out, and you're going to do that until most of the dough is gone, and then we will begin to make the sopapias.
Approximately put about 2 cans of pinto beans, and then I just approximately put about 4 teaspoons of tomato sauce and half an onion. So you're going to put the other half of the whole onion in another frying pan to get ready for the ground beef. A pound of ground beef to the simmering onions, and if you need more, just go to your personal preference and put it in.
After you've flattened enough of the dough into patties, then you try to roll them out into what are supposed to be circles before you can put them in the oil. Okay, and with the flattened out patties, you're going to take that and you're going to put a hole in the middle, and so it's not bubbling like crazy, about that big, and then you take your fork and then you put it in the oil that's already warm, and then you just let it sit, and then flip it.
Here is minute rice, and you're going to put this water on boil, which is on high, and then after it's like really boiled, you're going to put this and take it off the burning stove, and then you're just going to let it sit there for approximately 2-3 minutes. Water is boiling, you're just going to put this in here, and it's going to start soaking up the water, and after about a minute of being on the stove, you're going to take it off, and then you're going to put a lid on top of it to keep it warm, and it's going to start getting bigger and bigger. So after you let the rice absorb the water, you're going to close the lid, and you're going to let it sit there for a few minutes until it starts growing bigger and bigger and covering the pan.
Just give me flipping it. Yeah?
You're recording.
Are you getting it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very good.
So you're going to set the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're going to let it warm up, and then after that you're going to transfer all of these enchiladas to a pan, and then you're going to put it in the oven, and you're going to let it bake until it turns somewhat of a golden color.
Okay, so now we're going to put Nutella, about a cup and a half's worth, and then you're going to put it in here, put it in the microwave and have it melt to a really flowy liquid. And then we're going to drizzle that over half of the sopapias, and then half of them are going to be regular.
Here are the enchilada burritos baking right now. See how they're kind of turning crispy and the cheese is melting? So I'm just going to give it like about a minute and a half more, and then I'm going to take them out and they're ready to eat. And now the sopapias and enchiladas are done.